the concept of what to do with downtown falls into play of a design when you're designing a community, a city. It's called the city center. And the idea behind the city center is that it's located in the city center, and so therefore it's geographically everyone's got access as they build around that. And as time goes on, things change, but the main thing I think that is really important is that we maintain that access, whether that access, not physical access, no longer geographic access, but access by the citizens, access by the retailers that want to move their business in, access by the professionals, access by the government. I guess what I see the downtown city, I see it as a city center, and it has to be sold as a vital role and a benefit to the residents all of Bismarck. That's a place where you can go and you can find a parking spot. That's a place where you can go and you can get a decent meal. You don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. It's a place where you can see your professionals. It's a place where you can we can have small retail stores and nurture them. Government, of course. And so I guess I look at that and I think of Atlanta, and I think of when in a community where they set a district aside, like the Buckhead district. I don't know if you've ever been to that area, but when you get to Atlanta, they got an area where the CNN has their one of their fancy, not fancy, but sort of a bar area. It's next to Coyote Ugly Bar, but it's all this area down in it's called the Buckhead. So if you ever go to Atlanta, it's a place you want to go. But they've designated that area and they've developed it, sort of a boardwalk. You go to Helena, Montana. Go down to Helena, Montana, and they call it the Moosehead area there, and that's cobblestone. It's a walkway, and a lot of the professional buildings are down there. That's great. Or you can go to Denver, and you can see how they developed Denver next to the ball diamond there, and they run a trolley up and down, and all the streets around that area. You can pretty much walk across there. You can enjoy it, and there's a concentration. And so I think that I see that as what we would have. Geographic access as the city center, and economic and all types of access for government, professional, retail, and I think the city should have a partnership with that. And it's viable, but it's got to come across as it's a benefit to the balance of the city. So with that, the businesses that come in there, we should help them nurture, help them grow, and then wean them off and let them start contributing back to the general tax base of the community. And I understand the ramifications and all the controversy that's going around the city center, but it's truly something that we need to invest in, but we can't do it, and we can't convince everybody in Bismarck that it's something that they need and that they benefit from. And that's what I would hope to move forward in the City Commission.
Thank you, Chris. Kurt?
How do we retain youth? That's kind of the million-dollar question that we've been asking probably for generations. I think they need jobs. I mean, the first thing somebody needs to stay in any given place is they need a job. What kind of job? Well, we need a job that's well-paying, meets the bill, that pays well enough so that they aren't enticed to go somewhere else to get a better-paying job. Given the geography of North Dakota, I think we are, and being a technology professional, I may be a little biased, but I think our geography lends our city very well to technology jobs. I mean, Sykes was here with a call center, and those are kind of technology jobs, but I'm thinking bigger than that, bigger than just a call center. Those types of jobs that don't require significant transportation, which is where we get hindered every winter with storms and interstates being shut down, or trucking things to the nearest river that supports commercial traffic. I think we need to create jobs, we need to create technology jobs, and how we do that, I think again, government needs to create the environment by getting out of the way, streamlining the process, keeping taxes low, so that it creates the environment that entices those jobs. Once you have the people here, those young people here, or the ones you do have, how do you keep them here? Well, I think in that area, you have to make sure that you have the quality opportunities and leisure activities that they want. You need the park systems, you need quality education, you need certainly good transportation, because the younger generation now is more mobile than ever. The airport that we have with the renovation is a perfect opportunity for a perfect example of the good opportunities we have for travel. But once you have them here, you need to be able to keep them here by those other quality of life factors, the education, the parks, leisure activities. I think that's how we get there, Kate.